back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hunted against Floppr. On this hard point with Scrumbo drawing the first blood. As Strange working his way around, trying to find something green on that hill and take it off. Because Yomactive is on the hill right now for the Chicago Hunted. 10-4 in favor of Chicago. Drax from the backboard as Scrumbo gets taken out in the alley. Devin working his way over to the point. And around, he's going to go ahead and start to pre-rotate with 30 seconds left on this hill. And Devin gets taken down right there in that corner of the alley as Scrumbo in the tunnel, being sneaky. All you gotta do is touch it. Just touch it.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, man. Then there was a contestant gets slowed down by the Reaper. Reaper holding the hill right now, 33-4 in favor of the Hunted. Grippy back on the hill for Chicago. Yomactive working his way around. Minnesota's already starting to rotate to P2 here, but Chicago beats them. Let's go to P2.
Minnesota actually kind of didn't really get anything off that P2 hold they had there. They had the spawns for all of P2 or all of P1 and didn't really split any of that time off. They only got 4 seconds, and now they find themselves on the back foot here because the Chicago Hunted are all set up and they are just commanding this kill feed right now, getting those guns started early. We're going to need to see the Floppr work a break here, but it looks like they're opting to maybe just try to set up for P3.
That's a possibility. As we're watching Scrumbo there in the in front of P3, tossing a hello there, doesn't connect, but his bullets do. He goes ahead, he takes down Devin, gets mowed down himself. Yomactive working his way through the alley, getting ready to rotate into this P3. But oh man, who was that? Oxy finds him and gets him. Minnesota has already got their tent pegs down around this P3 and it just kicks off. We're looking at 99-5 in favor of the Hunted. Drax takes one from upstairs. Oh man, nice two-piece right there out of the alley. As Grippy, trying to be sneaky-like. He's keeping an eyeball on that alley too. Got 2 on the hill for Minnesota, 99-22 in favor of the Hunted though. All the way down the alley, Yomactive coming in, tries to clear out the hill. Not successful, but Grippy finishes the job. There's one. Nice two-piece by Grippy. Is there a trophy getting ready to go out? Please. Thank you.
There it is.
Heskey shall receive 111-24 in favor of the Chicago Hunted as Grippy is holding down the hill for this Hunted team. And it looks like, if I'm looking at the mini-map right, Minnesota, it looks like they're already trying to get a pre-rotate onto P4.
Yeah, they're staying ahead of these rotations here. They're just not really able to hold at all as Chicago got a big break at about 30 seconds on that P3. Minnesota was able to get a little bit of time early. They're going to have to try and do it again here. Chip away at this lead that Chicago has started to mount up. As you can see, those 2 players from Chicago starting to flank around the backside. They already find one. That was Reaper on the kill. Trade does come through, but you got Yomac getting another one, and he's in through the front. And just like that, the Chicago Hunted break right into the barbershop. Yomac with a big fight. He doesn't win it, though. Strange locking it down. 12-7 for the kid. He's looking for another one, but he gets chopped down as the Chicago Hunted are just flooding into this hill. Scrumbo tries to make it away with his life, but he gets chopped as well. And now back over towards the 10 side, Chicago has got a good foothold over here as well.
Yes, they do, as they get ready to rotate onto the, oh man, and nice little mow down right there by Oxy. Oxy got some tent pegs set up right there up on top of the stairs. There's a hello there, doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. Neither do his bullets. And Oxy gets mowed down by, looks like by Devin. Strange tossing out a trophy into the alley. Seeing Yomac throwing some rounds out, but Drax getting mowed down himself. Yomac working his way around into the alley, does some mowing down himself. We got Reaper on the hill right now, so Chicago basically has the green light to go out and just go Floppr hunting. Grippy tosses a nade, doesn't connect, doesn't matter. Chicago is holding this hill, 186-44 in favor of the Chicago Hunted. Grippy watching that alley trophy going down, and he's actually on a 5 streak right now with a 3 spree. So he is close enough to getting a streak there in his back pocket as we watch Chicago get the rest of the scrap time on this P5 hill going to P6.
P6 be coming around here in a second. Looks like the Flopper are prioritizing those spawns towards the P6 side. But now it is looking really tough for the Flopper here. They have got to get a break, try to get in, but Reaper snaps onto Strange, slows that push down a little bit. You got Yomac and the boys starting to collapse around the hill. Yomac's nade actually finds one. The Chicago Hunted can do no wrong right now as they're beginning to lock down this hill and just pinning the Flopper back. And they might be looking at a at 100-point club here, Coffee.
He's looking that way. 233.45 in favor of the Hunted. Drax working his way into the hill, gets mowed down by Yomac, because Yomac was the only one on the hill. There's Grippy coming in. I mean, he's 10-8 right now, but Yomac 21-11. He has just really brought the gunny to play tonight. And you know, you look at Flopper, you got Strange and Drax both just about dead even, but it doesn't matter. Chicago take it 250 to 45.
What a first map out of Chicago there. It didn't even really seem like the slaying was too unbalanced. I mean, other than Yomac, it didn't seem like Chicago was
Welcome
going.
back, everybody. Here we go. In the hotel, force of search and destroy. Flopper against Hunted. Oxy, the bomb carrier, with Minnesota on the offense right now. Scrombo working his way around that back porch, giving some coverage onto that bomb site. And what's he going to do? Is he going to make his way? No, I see what he's doing. The bomb is planted over at A. Now Oxy is free to take.
Ooh.
Oh man, Reaper drawing the first blood as he takes out Oxy from the top bedroom. Scrombo hopping down the elevator shaft, working his way around. He's got to protect that bomb along with, oh man, Reaper is all that's left for the Hunted. I just now looked at that with 22 seconds left. 3-on-1. Reaper trying to do something to stay alive with 14 seconds left. Is he going to be able to do anything? Evidently not. With 9 seconds left in this first round. Strange got the boomstick out and he's watching the bedroom, and wow, Drax over at that check-in desk. It doesn't matter. The bomb goes off. Chicago down 1-0.
There you go. That's exactly what my boys on the Flopper needed to get themselves back into this. I love how aggressively they played that A bomb site. You know, Strombo and Oxy just immediately pushed up on the bomb and forced that plant down, and you know, made Chicago Hunted work for it a little bit, and they found all the kills. So that's look for them to maybe try to just roll that up into a snowball here. But look at this play out of the Chicago Hunted, immediately going towards that B bomb site. Scrumbo's going to be the first one to get any action, but he's able to get away with his life, give the info to his team, but it doesn't look like the Flopper is really reacting much. Got that number 3 player in Drax starting to move around, maybe able to try and stop a plant or something here. No, the bomb does go down. Drax is able to find one. That's huge for him. Give his team the advantage moving into this 4v3 retake over towards this B bomb site.
As Drax right now watching in that kitchen, sees Devin, gives him a little bit of pain out of the leftovers. Oxy working his way in, trying to do some cleaning up. He gets taken out himself. Scrombo now takes down Reaper. Yomac is all that's left. Drax on a 5 spree, 13 seconds left. Drax on the defuse right now. And here we go. Minnesota comes off that breadstick, 2-0.
Wow. I love the no-scope there out of Strange. Just step in there and just pop one off. You never know, baby. You might catch a clip. You gotta, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So he's letting it sing out there. And look at Drax, 5 streak, 2 rounds.
Yeah, we can see somebody coming up with a streak here very shortly. As Oxy is the bomb carrier right now for this Minnesota Floppr team. Drax working his way around the desk with the tech. Oh, Strange got the boomstick out. He's watching the porch as Scrombo draws first blood onto Yomac. Oh man, Oxy gets taken down at the bomb site. Strange is looking now to see where that shot came from. Strange on that Godheady at P4 as Drax still at the check-in desk. He doesn't see those two Hunted coming up around.
Yeah, they've slowed down so much here. Devin's trying to work his way into this desk area. But each team is just filling each other out. I like these plays out of Chicago Hunted, but that's a big kill out of Scrombo. Going to force the issue a little bit, give him a man advantage. They got to try to push in, and Strange with the quick scope, shutting them down, puts Reaper in a 1v3 situation. He's going to go ahead and start planting that bomb as well. So now as the clock ticks away, it's going to get flipped and reversed over towards the Minnesota side. 45 seconds on the board. Reaper has 3 players to deal with. It's going to be a tall task here,
This
but he's
looks
not in a bad
familiar.
position.
This looks familiar.
Just
Where
a
have
little
we
bit.
seen this before? Reaper running around to the back porch now, sending some rounds over into that P4 area where 2 and 3, where Strombo and Drax are. Oh man, and Drax takes him out. Minnesota brings it up 3-0.
And that's a streak for Drax as well. That should have been, yep, there it is, that 6th kill. He found the one he needed. So this is huge for Minnesota. I mean, they find themselves a 3-round advantage and a streak. That's a pretty sizable lead that they've been able to collect for themselves. But now it's do or die time here for the Chicago Hunted, because going down 3-0 is one thing, but 4-0 is oof.
Something else. Now, Minnesota needs to not rest on their laurels. They need to actually keep things going. Devin is the bomb carrier right now for Chicago. Oxy working his way in that hallway over at the A side. Oh, man. Devin draws the first blood onto him. The bomb doesn't go down. Devin going up into that top bedroom. Oh, man. He sees Strange. Takes him down. Now he's over at Couches, working his way around. Is it going to be a one-man? Is he going to get the ace? We know the bomb's getting planted right now at that A site. There we go. Chicago has the bomb planted. 4-on-2. 40 seconds left in this 4th round as Devin is getting himself all set up. Now Drax, gets a couple rounds into him.
He gets back down. That's a big one there from Grippy.
Oh man, Grippy gets taken out by Drax. So now it's 3-on-1. No, Chicago gets off the donut 3-1.
There we go. Chicago around there, able to get that plant, and enough blood from Devin, able to get into that low little bit area and just got the MP7. Turned it into he's actually just basically busted open that Floppr defense all by himself there. So got to tip that from the kid. Gets his team on the board here. They're gonna have to try and keep this going because they are still down a couple rounds. You've already given Minnesota Floppr what they need to let this series out.
Strange drawing the first blood onto Devin, but he gets traded out. Oxy is the bomb carrier for Minnesota, and he runs right past Yomack. Yomack tries to get a couple rounds off into him and doesn't get that done. Now Yomack working his way around the restaurant. Is he going to try to follow everybody into the kitchen and do some house cleaning? He wants some leftovers. Now Oxy finally getting into the kitchen, putting a bunch of pain in the deep fryer because he is all that is left for the Minnesota Floppr. Oh man, there we go. Grippy against Oxy. Let's just go ahead and play team deathmatch. Oxy popping the Denny, working his way through P1, keeping himself set up right there at that back door is Grippy. Now coming through the restaurant, switches over to the TAC 56. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Oh, what
Looks
a play
over
out
at
of
A.
Oxy.
The bomb's getting planted at B, it looks like. Yes, it is. Oxy's at that B side. Does he have enough time to plant with 15 seconds left in this round? Yes, he does. That gives us a fresh 45. Oxy,
Here we go, Grippy and Oxy in the 1v1. Grippy picks up the gun. Oxy may have heard that there. Under the crouch fight. Here's the chow from Grippy. Grippy finds it. Oxy almost able to clutch the 1v2 situation. But Grippy's just a little too icy there. Some great plays out of both.
Grippy gets the defuse and Chicago gets off the breadstick 3-2.
That's what you wanted to see from Chicago. A little bit of fight left in them after all here. So they were able to find a couple rounds, but they got to keep this going, try to tie this up. I'm sure the Minnesota Floppr are trying to fight back here in this round and get up to that 4-2 advantage. But Chicago hunted, going towards that B bomb site once again. They don't seem to prefer planting at A at all, but Scrombo's good for a first blood. Get some info for his team before he gets traded out. Now you got a 3v3 situation, and the Floppers should know that there's more boys over towards that B side. You can see Drax starting to rotate there once again. The bomb is actually going to start heading a little more towards mid. They might try to take this over to A here.
That's what it looks like. Oh man,
Oh,
Strange.
Strange.
Down. Oh man.
Oh my God.
And Strange gets traded
That
out.
would have been a
It's 2 on
mixtape.
2 now. And with the bomb planted at the A bomb site, Reaper watching from the lobby, or that P2 area. 35 seconds left in the round. 2v2. Minnesota needs to take care of some business. If I'm looking at the mini map, right, that number 8 player in Devon, right there at that nice little back snipey spot. Oxy working his way around upstairs. He's over at top bed. Doesn't see anybody at the A side. Oh man, from the door. Oxy's all that's left. Oxy gets mowed down. Chicago. I think they tie it up 3-3.
There we go, Chicago. I love that setup out of them. Reaper holding down the backside. You got Devin with the little cheeky angle through the door. That's just some good search and destroy out of the guys to try and, you know, turn that potentially bad situation into a good one there. Just, you know, Strange made it a little tough on them, put him in that 3v2 situation, but they were able to fire back. Minnesota Floppr have got to try to answer here. They've given up 3 rounds now. It may as well just be round 1. We're doing a best of 4 here. These guys are trying to even this back out, but Oxy may try to go for this cheeky plant spot, but the snipe comes through from Strange. Takes out Grippy there. Yomax able to stop the bomb plant for a second, but the Floppr have found a really good advantage here, getting that first blood.
As Drax over by that check-in desk, Devin sneaks around. He goes ahead. He takes out Drax. Oh man, I don't know what it was. Somebody got naded, and the bomb is down at the A site.
Wow, and Strange is ripping heads off all over the map. This guy's pretty good with the snipe. And Scrombo able to push up. He's got a snipe of his own now, but they got to get that bomb planted. There's only 35 seconds left. Reaper is all that's left on the other side, but he has been an issue this map so far. And he may be able to get some good timing here. He doesn't quite stop the plant. That would have been insane, but he does big damage to Scrombo, backs him down. Now Scrombo's going to have to relocate. He does have the snipe, so this could be an elite play out of him, but I think he may be going a little too far away. I don't know if he can even check this bomb from this angle.
No,
I think he planted in the wrong spot.
Oh, man.
Oh, Reaper's got to go. That's unfortunate. I think Scrombo may be able to just ink this out here.
Yeah, we got 9 seconds left in the round. Is Reaper going to be able to get the defuse time? Scrombo sees him. Reaper mows him down. Now he's got no time to defuse. So guess what? The Minnesota Floppr jump ahead 4-3.
There we go. It was a scrappy one. You had to ice up that 1v1 there. That's great plays out of Scrombo to be able to push that out a little further. He had the snipe, didn't quite have the check angle he wanted, but it was just enough to play with the mind of Reaper, who is on a 5 streak, by the way.
Yes,
Floppr do have a streak of their own, so this could be huge if Chicago Hunted could pick one up, but this is a big round here. They don't want to give up match point just yet. It looks like they're going to give us an honest A hit for once. They're running down. They instantly start planting that bomb. Grippy doing the dirty work, gets that sucker down in a hurry, right underneath Strange's nose, and Yomac finds the first blood. This is a big start for Chicago, but the team nade comes through. Devin finds Grippy. You hate to see it, Coffee.
Yeah, you do. I mean, and then Reaper. Oh, man, Reaper is just right there at that archway. Oh, here we go. Drax bringing it in, getting the 4-1-1, but kaboom! Doesn't connect. Now we're watching Yomack on the back porch, working his way around. Minnesota's got to get the defuse. Come on. Brombo, Strange, got.
Oh,
Oh, man, he gets mowed down by Reaper. So now Reaper has one in his back pocket. Strange is all that's left for the Minnesota Floppr. He may have to, oh, don't matter. The bomb goes off. Chicago ties it 4-all.
Chicago are playing perfect right now. They gave up those early rounds, but so far so good. Scrombo's movement there is pretty nice, but man, that head glitch on that desk is just so hard to kill people off of. Here we go, 4-all. Reset once again. This one's for match point here. It's a very, very important round, and the Floppr find themselves on the attacking ground. They've had some good success on their attacks so far. They're going to have to try and keep that going here. You got Oxy carrying the bomb. Looks like they're going to go for the honest A hit once again. Oxy trying to get up there fast. Maybe take a play out of Chicago's book and try to just get onto that bomb as quick as possible. But you got to deal with Grippy here as Devin finds Drax. That's going to make it 4v3. Devin finds another one in Oxy. The bomb is down. Not what you want.
No, it's not. Scrombo goes ahead, takes down one, and Strange gets taken down himself. Scrombo is all that's left, so here we go. It's a 1v2. Scrombo against Reaper and Yomack. He's trying to watch that A side through the couches. Gets a couple hit markers on somebody over there. I wasn't able to catch who. Oh, I'm thinking it was probably Reaper.
Yeah.
Scrombo. Oh, man, sends some rounds towards Yomack. Connects with a couple. Nade doesn't connect, though. 30 seconds left in the round. Bomb is down, needing to be planted. Can Scrombo do it? Or is he going to go ahead and TDM it with 21 seconds left in this round? Scrombo, oh man, he finds Yomack.
Doesn't have much
so
choice.
all that's left is Reaper. Scrombo and Reaper.
Oh, Scrombo kind of let the time get away from him there. He was not able to get to find that second play. Reaper just doing the smart thing, just staying in a corner, just making sure he doesn't give up his life. And you hate to see it for the side of the Minnesota Floppr. They give up that match point. Yet it's not what you wanted to do there. Seemed like Scrombo had a chance in the 1v3, but not quite. So now the Floppr got to try to clutch up. We need to see a round 11 for my boys. Don't want them to go down 2-0.
No, we don't. Oxy working his way around right now. Devin is the bomb carrier for the Chicago Hunted. Devin working his way over to that A side. Where do I toss the nade? He finally tosses it out on the back porch, trying to get the plant. Is he going to be able to is Drax going to find him? No, Drax gets taken down himself, and the bomb is planted at A. Reaper right there at the arches, wait for somebody to come into his sight picture as we got 34 seconds left. 3-on-3 right now. Devin over at the lobby there, P2. Scrombo sees him, sends some rounds towards him. 23 seconds left. Oh, a little cat and mouse game between Reaper and Scrombo as Scrombo works his way around on the couch side. Oh, man.
Oh.
Reaper takes down Reaper. Oxy
Oh,
throws some rounds up
no.
onto the porch. Oxy's working on the defuse right now. Devin is all that's left for the Chicago Hunted.
Oh, he killed him. He killed him. That's it.
Range is all that's left. No time. Kaboom. Chicago take it 6-4.
Whoa. Devin. He was one shot. Pops up. Just connects with every single bullet with the buzzer beater plant stop. We'd love to see it. So nice. We'll see it twice, actually. He just jumps right up, and you see Strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting off with some Expo control. Grippy working his way down for the Chicago Hunters as Devin draws the first blood, but Grippy gets taken out himself. Oxy, right? Oh, man, Devin comes down and mows him out. Holy cow. We're just already going to town. Chicago is already trying to capture that A point. As Grippy works his way into the bar. Got caught with a fake ID. As Strange up in that catwalk right above the stage. Keeping an eye out. You've got, oh man, had one very briefly on that A point. Oh man, sees Devin, takes Devin down, takes
Wow.
Ricky down. Oh, Strange is on a 5 spree right now, and that just got taken out. So no streak yet, but Mac is on that A point right now. As Drax, is he going to come up behind, tossing a nade? Does it connect? No, it doesn't. One ticket A for the Chicago Hunted, but Devin gets taken down. Oh no, he
And
gets
the
off the
Flopper are
hill.
playing so well right now. They're just controlling these hills. They got the map divided up nicely at the moment. The defense is holding strong. There's some good team shots there out of Strange and Scrombo able to lock that, but got Mac was able to get into that B point. He's got another teammate with him here. Scrombo's going to try to challenge. Doesn't quite find anything though, but Strange able to peel one of those players off. He's looking for more as he puts Devin very weak. He finds the kill there. He's making the Hunted really spend a lot of resources to try and get this B point, and Rombo just locks onto the head of Yomac, takes him out. They're not able to cap anything right now. There's only 30 seconds left. They do have 3 ticks spread across the 2 objectives. But with these Minnesota Floppr players in the positions they are, it's really hard for them to get any meaningful progress on either site here. But that's a big kill out of Reaper to remove one of those players towards that A side. You can see Devin's got a chance to get the clock stopped. They've also got it stopped at A as well. This is a good position here for the Hunted. They may be able to walk away with this objective over at B here. If Oxy finds a kill, and he does, he's going to wipe those players off. And Scrombo finds another one onto Yomac. But it's a little too late there as the Hunted were able to cap B. They got a minute to play with and only 9 lives.
Yeah, as Devin right now, working his way over towards that A side, but Oxy is firmly planted on that A site right now. He gets off briefly. Oh man. Then round going down. Drax now on that hill for Minnesota, making sure nobody comes on. Drax gets taken down. Oxy hops down. See if he can try to do something. We've got Mac on that A hill. 2 ticks at A. Very small stack. Devin and Mac. There we go. Small stack. We're the gym. 2 ticks and change. Devin on a 5-3 Chicago tick. Both zones are up 1-0.
We have learned anything about Modern Warfare 2 control is that you have to play defense until the clock runs out. That stacking can be so deadly here. You see they got those 2 ticks and all of like 15 real-time seconds with only 2 people on. I mean, that went down really fast there for the Chicago Hunted. Find that first round. It's a big attacking round dub. Let's see if the Minnesota Floppr can answer back here.
Let's see how Minnesota answers up. You are completely right. We're watching from Oxy's point of view right now. Oxy making a beeline over that A side. Trophy going down. Scrombo drawing the first blood onto Devin. Reaper at the bar checking ID. Oh man. Oh, Scrombo almost got caught with a fake one. As Matt on that B point, on that A point, works his way around, gets taken down. We have just about, there we go. We have 1 ticket A for Minnesota. Oxy's still holding the hill. Devin does a little mowing down, tosses a hello there, doesn't connect. But he's being sneaky, trying to come around and keep anybody else purple off the hill. Comes upstairs, boom, sees one, takes one. Rippy on that hill with the contest, takes him down, and gonna go ahead and try to wipe off some of that progression from that A side. Scrombo working his way upstairs, sees Reaper, takes him down. Now
Homie's getting active.
Onto that B. Small stack at B. Drax is holding the B point down for Minnesota as Scrombo comes back over to join him. Small stack at B. We're to Jim's. 1 tick at B right now. We have a full stack over, or almost full stack. 2.5 ticks at B. That B point is now taken care of. We have another minute to play with, Teamwork.
2 minutes on the board total. The Floppr find themselves up about 6 lives here. And in transition, they're going to try to force over to this A side. They've already got 1 tick there. Oxy's able to find a trade. He's also on a 4 streak. And he finds another good kill onto Devin to make it a 5er. Yomac is nearby, though. Gets a little distracted when he spots Drax, but the stun comes through. They should know he's here. The Chow comes out of Strange. He does get taken down. You've got Oxy there to find the free kill. Shout out to Strange for the bait to maybe give his teammate the streak there. But the Floppr have got to try to cap this A objective. They do have Oxy standing on it now. The clock stopped at 1.5 minutes. Scrombo has just been running wild this whole time here. Dives into the icy cold waters. He's going to start locking this hill down with his team. Stays alive. The stack comes in from Minnesota. They're starting to shut it down here, but the contest is in from Devin. It's got to stay alive or it may be all over. The contest still in, but the kills go the way of the Floppr, and they find their attacking round of their own in record time, too.
Yeah. 1-1. And both teams are even on progression right now. So it is anybody's control match.
Yeah, a couple attacking round wins. Ticks are all tied. You know, you almost kind of prefer to get attack on this on this control map. It's definitely a lot less stressful, I think, to play on the attacking side. So like I said earlier, the defense, I mean, you have to play until that clock runs out, or else it may just end in an instant. The Chicago Hunted find themselves on the attacking side. Reaper is able to get the first blood there. Oxy's able to spot Devin. They've already got really good progression on this first tick. It looks like they're going to go ahead and cap it. Oh, the contest does come through, though. But he gets taken down, and so far so good for the Hunted. This is a great start.
Yep, as right now Chicago is up by 2 live. Drax working his way into that nice little sitting room. Top gets 1. I take that back. Looks like he got 2. As Drax working his way around to that A side. We know somebody's there, but it doesn't matter. There's no progression at that A point right now. Devin tossing a nade, doesn't connect. Is he going to try to make it? No. Oh, man, he gets naded himself. Holy cow. 56 seconds left in this round as Grippy gets taken down. Oxy is holding down that A point right now for Minnesota, but Yomac is over on B. So here we go. We're starting to see some progression on B. No, we're not. Strange just took him out, and he's going to go ahead and wipe out any progression that Chicago had. No, Scrombo and Strange are doing the wiping. My mistake. So there we go. 1 on each point, making sure that nothing green comes through. Scrombo comes back downstairs. Gets stunned by Grippy, but it doesn't matter. Scrombo on a 5 spree right now. 1 away from that streak in the back pocket. Popping dead silent. Taking a quick look. 1 ticket B for Chicago. Reload. Oh, man, gets taken down. 2 ticks at B. Excuse me. We have a 3 stack over on that B point where the gyms that B stack's taken care of. And we have another minute to play with.
It's 1:30 on the board here. The Floppr are up by 7 lives. They got to play perfect defense here. Saw how quickly it ended for them last time. The Chicago Hunted have a full reset, so they're trying to push across the map as a unit, just making sure they clear out all these power positions. Strange being in one of them, able to take out Grippy there, force Devin to back up a little bit. But that's a big first kill out of Yomac. Finds one of those defending players. Oxy is still here to lock it down, though. You got Reaper and Grippy able to find a couple, and just like that, they're able to get into the hill. Devin gonna have to try and stay alive. Keep this clock stopped at 1 minute. They're now down by 8 lives here. Make it 7 as the clock continues to drop down. Not quite able to get that second tick either. It was so close, but just not close enough. Now all the Chicago Hunted are off respawn once again, and they got to try to just force these defensive players out of these positions.
In fact, Strange has a Cruz in his back pocket as Grippy gets taken down. Strange on an 8 spree right now. Devin comes up, takes out Strange, so he ruins that streak right there. But there is Chicago down to 3 lives, 12 lives from Minnesota. Cruz in the back pocket of Strange. Grippy does a quick reload. 2 ticks today. Nope. It's challenging. Oh, wow. Minnesota take the round. Wow, it said your team has been eliminated. Wow. Minnesota's ahead 2-1.
They were able to just find all the kills there. You know, and you can look at Strange's stat line and see why. Dude's 28 and 15, going damn near double positive. in a big way out here. He's going to probably drop well over 30 kills as we get into this last round, and this could be huge for the Floppr here. They were able to clutch the defense as they can do exactly what they did on that opening attack for them. They may be able to extend this series out just a little further. This is do or die for them now. They got to capitalize on this lead they've been able to find. That's a good start from Scrombo, and the second kill does come through as well from Drax. The trade does come out. Reaper able to find one. Clock is stopped at a minute 9. The Floppr able to get in for a second here as they start to try and get position on the map. Strange trying to stay alive, doing everything he can. He's going to get good timing on this player, but Devin takes him out. Still a little weak. They got to deal with Scrombo pushed up into this bar area. That's such a power position on this map. And they're able to do just that. They wipe off the progression at A just before they got 2 ticks. And now they got to try to defend this B point as well.
As we're watching from Grippy's point of view right now, Grippy in the lobby, he gets taken down himself. And then, Reaper gets taken down quick also. Drax working his way across the front of the stage. Here we go. We have a 2-stack over on B. Gonna take 1 tick at B, a tick and a half at B. Drax is all that's left on that B point for the Minnesota Floppr. Grippy working his way down and backstage. Is he going to be able to do anything? There's 2 ticks in B, 1 tick at A. Grippy gets taken down himself. Devin on a 5 spree though. Drax is still on the hill. Oh my goodness. There we go. Behind the trophy. That B point is taken care of. We have another minute to play with. But here we go. We have Yomack on that A hill. Just planted for defense.
Yeah, he's going to be a nuisance here. So he's able to find one. Grippy gets another one. Chows for the second. Scrombo holds strong. 26 and 15 out of this guy. The Floppr have been absolutely frying so far in this control. They got to try to clutch this attack here. Scrombo dangerously close to getting onto that point. He's just waiting for his team to get in some better positions here. He knows he's got to get a little bit of help or it may be worth nothing. Strange able to find a big kill. He knows he's got Reaper pinned back there as well, but it looks like they're going to try to get active towards that point. Oh, they step back up, find Reaper. The trade does come through from Devin though, but they got the clock stopped at a minute 5, about halfway through that second tick. Scrombo still being a nuisance up in that top bar area. This is the Hunted going to have to make a play here. They got to try to get up into that position, but all the Floppers are just team shotting all over the map, and just like that, they close it out. The Minnesota Floppr take your map 3, and they extend the series out.
Minnesota take it 3-1. That means we're going to be doing a hydro hard point. It has Minnesota, Yomack's point of view. A hello there gets tossed out, doesn't connect with anybody. No, it does not. Is Devin drawing the first blood as Chicago setting the tent pegs down on this P1 hill. Sees Oxy, takes out Oxy. Devin working his way around right now, cleaning up anybody from the back. He's going to go ahead, work his way down onto that pier, and just keep an eye towards that P2 as Yomack. Oh man, Matt gets taken down 20-2 right now in favor of the Hunted. Is Oxy on the hill right now for the Minnesota Floppr. Minnesota hopefully will get pissed off, remain pissed off because they lost that last hard point 50-45 as Drax is working his way around now. And we are getting ready to start off on this P2.
You know, the Floppr did a great job of splitting that time there, and they were able to actually get the lead off that P1, but when that number 3 player and Drax got taken out in the backside, that spelled trouble for them because this P2 is going to be such a money hill here. And the Chicago Hunted are in a great position to try and lock this down, but you got Scrombo coming into the back, gets taken down. Some great team shots, and right now the Hunted are just funneling these guys in. Oxy chows, but once again just gets met with 2 or 3 guns of the Chicago Hunted, who are starting to mount their own lead here, and they're looking to extend it even further. So I don't know if the Floppr are going to be able to assemble a break here.
As we'll find out here soon. It is 55-25 in favor of the Hunted right now. Watching from Grippy's point of view. Grippy dropping down on the bottom, trying to work his way through the bottom of the ruins. As Scrombo comes by, does a little house cleaning on his own, takes out Grippy. And Oxy on the step right there. Strange kicks in the door as we get ready for this P3 to kick off. Strange not on the hill, but he is watching that stairwell. I know exactly where he's at. He's at one of my favorite spots. Goes up to my second favorite spot on this map, that upper snipey point. Reaper onto the hill briefly and pops off. Now Reaper working his way through. Oh, he gets taken down. Strange, oh man, gets taken down himself. Oxy, oh man, Chicago is just giving a clinic on how to kill on this map. 80 to 25 in favor of the hunted. Scrombo. Oh man.
Scrombo. It's a little mixy. But he finally gets picked up. The Chicago hunted getting a lot of time off this P3 as well. But on rotation, you can see the Floppr are set up, or at least to try and get spawns. Yeah, all the spawns come in. They do have them here. So they can start to assemble something over towards this P4 side. They're going to have to deal with Reaper, though, who's already into the backside. This could be a huge kill for him. If he can find one of these players here, he spots Drax, but he's unfortunately not able to find it. Maybe he can cause a big enough distraction. He does get taken out, but Grippy and Devin are in through the front. Grippy does get taken down. Devin's still here, though. 12-2 out of the kid, by the way. He's having a hell of a map so far. Let's see if he can keep it going here, as he's going to have to try and go big for his squad. Find an opening kill here. Dives onto the hill, but not able to find anything. The Floppr doing exactly what they need to do to get back into this hard point.
As we watching Mac make his way around towards that P4, 96-68 in favor of the Chicago Hunted right now, but Oxy was holding down the hill. Scrombo on a 5 spree, and he's holding down that hill for the Minnesota Floppr. I mean, he's one away from having that cruise in his back pocket. Strange sending some rounds into the middle, into that P5, gets taken down himself as that P5 starts to kick off. Drax works his way inside, sees Reaper, takes out Reaper. Oh man, then gets taken down himself. Oxy now on the hill for Minnesota. 102-87 in favor of the Chicago Hunted. Oxy tossing a hello there, doesn't connect. Strange watching the outside. Oh man. Oh man, Devin gets he takes out Devin as Reaper up on top, right above P4. Hops down. So it is firm 2 on that hill right now. 110 to 101 in favor of the hunted. Oxy tries to do some mowing down, gets taken out himself, and gets the door shut on him. Scrombo working his way around the building. Oh man!
Oh,
right. Hello, how you doing? Oxy working his way in, doing some house cleaning. So there we go. 127-101 in favor of the hunted, with Mac still on the hill as we go to this P5.
We're actually back to P1 here, and so far it's been pretty even. You got the Chicago hunted with a slight lead. Oxy able to get a big win onto Devin, but good nade from Yomac, able to take him out. Reaper's able to spot a couple players, tries to get away with his life here. He's going to be able to start pushing out towards this P2 spawn. He finds a second kill. That could be huge here. He snaps onto the next, but Oxy able to take him out. He's going to have to deal with Devin as well, who's eager to try and get these spawns. And look, all of the Chicago hunted have just pushed through the front of the hill, and they're trying to come and get these spawns. And that could be a great play for them as they've got the lead. I mean, you may as well give up that little bit of scrap.
Might as well. Strange tossing out a trophy onto that P2, getting ready. That everybody's getting pre-rotated already onto that P2 hill. As Reaper staying on that P1, going ahead and closing that out. 159-111 in favor of the Chicago hunted. Devin cleans off the hill a little bit, so he's just going to go ahead and build that score up for the Chicago hunted. Oh man, Nate Hyde.
Whoa.
Scrombo going for a little dip. Comes up out of the water. Doesn't see Grippy. Working his way through, keeping some cover. He does. Oh man, he sees Devin but gets taken down. 172-129 in favor of the hunted. Drax at the back door. Oh man, the contest comes in, and then Drax gets mowed down. Reaper working his way around 179, 131 in favor of the hunted. Reaper working his way up, trying to get set up for this P4. But first thing he's going to have to do is clean off any Minnesota off that hill, which guess what? That ain't going to happen because you got heavy Minnesota presence right there on the hill right now.
Minnesota's doing exactly what they need to get themselves back in here. They're able to get an early rotation onto P4, and they're set up to try and even this out here. They got to play strong as Chicago Hunted are very close to 200. They do find 2 kills, and Devin finds another one on the backside. The break does come in for the Chicago Hunted, and just like that, they flip the script. They're going to start working up that point once again, and they're going to get over the 200-point mark. And you can see Yomack and the boys pushing out a little bit, just trying to slow down the progression of the Floppr. They know there should be spawning on the other side of the map here, and they're just making it so difficult. Chicago Hunted are going to get within spitting distance of taking this map and this series off this hill, and the Floppr got to try to clutch up here, Coffee.
That's strange, watching in the water, seeing if anybody's there, and he fixes himself as Scrombo. He's watching that P2 area, left, right, send a few rounds in. Scrombo working his way around onto that boardwalk. Drax in the back. Scrombo does a little house cleaning. There we go. 217, 165 with Scrombo popping the Denny. Devin takes him down, but it doesn't matter. Oxy holding the hill right now for the Floppr. 217, 175 in favor of the hunted still though. Drax watching. Oh man, door closes. Gets one from behind, around the rocks. Now we got Chicago on the hill. Scrombo going to try to work his way around, do a little cleanup. 219, 183 in favor of the Chicago hunted. Scrombo, he's got to get it.
Oh.
Nope, he gets taken down by Yomack. Yomack holding the hill down. And Minnesota is already, if I'm looking at it right, ready to go to that P5 hill. Grippy up on Dome.
Nice shots.
Not Dome, excuse me, but still, he did some nice firing, and here we go on to P5.
It's going to be up to Scrombo to try and hold this down for his team for a second here, but he does get taken out by the nade. Just like that, the Chicago Hunted are in once again. Under 20 seconds to try and win this series here. Geomax going crazy in the hill, diving around. Scrombo gets taken down as well. We need a break here. Oxy able to contest for a second, but not quite enough. The Chicago Hunted are playing really, really well right now, finding all these kills, working these trades, and they are stacking it up on this last point here. They're trying to call game. Yomack popping a 3-piece, goes on a 6 streak to shut it out. The Chicago Hunted take the map and the series 3-1.
250 to 191 is how Chicago ended up this hard point. And man, that one was a little dicier than the first hard point, but Chicago took that one. It's looking like